Hello and welcome to the tutorial on negative numbers. In this tutorial we will learn about negative units with numbers up to -1000. What we're going to do to begin with is just to draw a number line. Don't forget, a number line is just a line with numbers. And we're going to put 0 here. On the right hand side is 1000, and because there's so many numbers we're not going to write them down. On the left hand side is -1000. Okay, let's have a look at the first number we're going to work through. Suppose we have this number. We've got -347. -347. Now don't forget, we've said minus. We can also say negative. So you can use both, minus and negative. So we got -347. Now where do you think that appears on the number line? Well, it's going to appear on the left hand side, isn't it? Over here. And let's work it out. As just a rough guess, I think it would be somewhere around here. So we got -347. Now incidentally, we're going to write down below this number 347. It's not minus, this is plus. Where does that appear on the number line? Well, it's going to appear on this side. So let's write this down. It's going to be about a third of the way across. So it's going to be about that, maybe a bit further to the right. But that is 347. Negative on the left, positive on the right. And what we're going to do in this tutorial is to learn about negative units, negative tens and negative hundreds. So let's have a look at our number -347. The question, and you'll see this quite often, is how many negative hundreds are there? So how many negative hundreds are there in the number -347? Well, we can label it, it's -h. The answer is 3. There are 3 negative hundreds. Okay, let's have a look at the next one. The next one is how many negative tens are there? Now I'm sure you've already worked it out. Negative tens is over here. The answer is 4. And lastly, we've got the negative units. How many negative units are there? There are 7 negative units. Now we can label the number below that, which is +347. Let's do that. We've got hundreds, tens and thousands. So the only difference is the negative before that. It's important you realize this because this will come up in questions. I'm just going to scroll down a little bit and we're going to work through our second example. This time we've got have a read of that. That is -562, or you can say -562. Now the question won't necessarily appear in order. For example, a number like this may just have one question, which is how many negative tens are there? How many negative tens are there? Here we go. It is 6. And you may just see that. They won't necessarily ask you the negative hundreds, the negative units and the negative tens. It may just be one of them. And you can label the rest of the number as well. So it's important you know the difference between negative and positive.